Hello and welcome back to Ixion. In our last episode, we flew our way through the storm and left behind the points of interest and a few of the mining sites that we had found. The points of interest we had worked, except for this one, which we have not yet worked. And we've headed over here to the rest of the ship. There's 4 more pieces of the ship over here, so we're going to take a look at those. We're starting here with the the depressurized R&D district, because that's where the Tiqqun is currently orbiting, and then we'll work our way through the rest of these as we can. Before we start that, though, of course, I want to start doing some scanning. There should be some other planets around here someplace. Yeah, there's one out there, or points of interest, not necessarily planets, but I think that might all be planets. There's one over here. Might be 3 total. Is there one still like inside of the storm here? Maybe there's only 2. It might only be 2, but we also need to find just some random resources, and that looks like a good clump to get it started right there. So we'll do that. Let's make sure our ships are configured properly. Let's also set that for a little bit. If they get bored collecting ice, they can mine hydrogen. That looks good. Those all look good. Yeah. So let's go ahead and unpause. Let them probe and then start mining and collecting those resources. And then we can also send our ship, our science ship, the Montessori here, to the planet, or to the depressurized R&D district where it's already at. Perfect. Our sensors have identified a part of the Etabenankia drift in the Kruk system. Initial readings show no thermal activity, power signatures, or identifiable signs of life. This is the crew of the Montessori. This section of wreckage is massive. We believe it is the remains of a research and development district. The laboratories we've seen look virtually destroyed, but we did find an intact security room. A sign above its entry reads Orn 8. To access the room, we'll need power from the Tiqqun via the RTP. Unfortunately, specific accreditation is also required to open the room's armored door. The neighboring residential area has collapsed, making the balance of this area unstable. We have spotted some emergency cryopods within the debris, though it doesn't look like there is enough time for a full evacuation. So we're here at the R&D district, or R&D center, as mentioned. So we have 2 choices here, and I think we can do both of them. Yes, we can. So we'll start with the search the residential area. The residential area has partially collapsed. The exoskeletons of the Montessori's crew will prove useful in mitigating risk. Our team will try to locate the signs of possible survivors. Alright. So we'll deal with that, and then we can also deal with the inside of the ship, which we are still doing lots and lots of farming here. We were working on some tech to upgrade things. Let's see, the crop farm, we do have more waste food production speed. We could do personalized instructions. We finished this one. Let's pause for a moment. The crew quarters, more waste, no. Capacity of housing, yeah, let's do this one. Group decryonization at the cryonics center, which is here. Let's research that. That'll take us a few minutes, and then we got a probe scan here. So we revealed a bunch of stuff, so everybody's heading out now. Well, the miners are heading out now. 2 of them? 2 of them. And then the third one will head out once we send a probe to find some ice. So we're kind of just going to let this section chill, of course, and let it keep producing food. This one here is still bringing in more pods, and we still need to get rid of that little bit of ice there, which hopefully is just about gone. It should be the last of it coming in, I think. Yeah, we did that already. But we have another probe to send. Let's see if we can find some ice, maybe. There's some there. Yeah, that'll work. Kind of stay a little close, work our way out and around. We do have this entire bay open, which we might need for something, or we probably will need for something at some point. We did stash some pods over here. And we do have this going. We do eventually, I think we do want to move this. Actually, this doesn't matter where it is. I may move it into the housing district anyway, because it might be better there. If we are pulling people out of their pods, we might as well pull them out right into here directly. We are working on colonists. We have 150. Maybe we should stop working on colonists. Turn that off. these are just about finished. We'll let that chill for a little while. Stop using so many electronics or whatever they're called.
A probe has completed.
Another probe completed its scan. That found the ice and stuff, and we still need to wait for that. All right, so we still need to figure out what we want to put in here, of course, and we have a lot of other things to work on. There's our probe. Let's just keep doing that. Maybe we can fire off one of those points of interest now too. Since everybody should have some work to do. Where are you at? Down here. There. Alright, let's speed the game up also to middle speed. Yeah, we need more storage for pods here. Let's let them in, I guess, here. Because it's going to fill that space up in a little bit. You know, they found these pods here, so we're pulling those out, but it's still, yeah, there's still some work to do. Let's see, what else is going on that we need to deal with? Food is doing great. Can we send more food out? I think we can. Yeah, this one's full, but these ones we could fill back up again. There, and here. I guess I could have done it from the screen anyway. What do you got now? Most of what remains of the residential area is just shapeless metal. Children appear to have been locked in housing structures, while adults turn to improvised weaponry in a fight against an unknown aggressor. Bodies that the team came across had either been crushed by debris or sliced by cutting laser. The team did find some intact cryopods and also located the quarters of the techno-supervisor for the area. Higher in rank, their dwelling was of a much larger size and filled with unknown technology. Their security key has been recovered. 188 more pods and 23 more science. So now we'll search the laboratories to find out what research was done on the Etabenaki. Research. I don't know actually what else we have to do as far as, I guess we could replace some of these housing units. How are we doing as far as, yeah, we can delete some of these and start replacing some of them. The demonic quarters are bigger, or hold more, so if we replace some with that, oh, I had 4 people that aren't going to be able to be housed, now 5. Let's move all 65 of those non-workers out of here. 65 non-workers to Sector 3. We moved everybody else out, right? Besides, yep. And... yep. Probe has completed its scan. Point of interest, Crook P41. Alright. What else do we have around here? Same old, same old. Lots of ice out there. Can I find the hotspot? There it is. Can I get that and the silicon hotspot? No. How about that one? We'll do that one then. Not that we need any more ice, but we can always use the silicon and the carbon and the iron, I guess. Actually, mostly the iron. We're actually kind of running lowish on our iron, which is a little surprising. Carbon and silicon are doing pretty well on, although if this keeps running, we'll have this thing filled up in no time. I don't know exactly what I want to do with these extra storages in here yet, but we should keep building these though, because we will need them eventually, especially if we do some wakey. Yeah, it's already full. We definitely need to wake more people up at a time, and I think we should just build a chronic center in the other sector. Oop, I just cleared something that I don't know what it was. Oopsie. The laboratories were severely damaged by the Etabenaki's depressurization. Thank you. Most equipment has either been destroyed or is missing. The team found clear traces of laser cutting. Floors and walls have been ripped open. The R&D district was a secure area studying not only space-related phenomena, but also technologies considered forbidden by the UN. Recovered research reports mention DOLOS, BMS, and Ashtingite invention being studied. 58 more science, 820 more pods. And then we have, finally, we can open the Orn 8 security room, or we can leave. With power supply from the Tiqqun, the Montessori team will be able to open the security room with the techno-supervisor's key. There we go. And group synchronization was unlocked. So do we want to keep going here? Or do we want to go back to the other one? I forgot where it was now. Is it here? No.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Okay, pause then. Here? Yeah, I think it was this one. Let's research that. What do we have left here? The large stockpile. We should probably get that going. Max construct faster. These ones influence other things elsewhere. We should also work on some of the new text too. I could just keep forgetting. Well, keep wanting to do other things at the same time. Alright, that's fine. So let's build a cryo center here somewhere. Somewhere. That's too big. I don't know if I want it there anyway. Not exactly what I want either. That would be kind of perfect. Let's do it like this. And then put a road here, of course. And then we'll have to put pods in storage here someplace, which I didn't think about in just a moment. But we can do that. We can put in a medium one down here, and that'll be fine. Sector 3 needs more housing, but we're working on housing, so we're fine there too. What do you got? Workshop disabled. Oh, we knew about that. Yep. Alright, let's build another demotic quarter here then. Then we can start removing some of these as we proceed with the demotics. Let's turn this off and unassign it. Actually, wait, I want to reassign it. Hydrogen. Turn this one off. And I want to put in one more small one here for more hydrogen. I want to stuff the hydrogen into a medium one over here that's more fit for whatever. Just to compress it a little bit. Because I don't want all those taking up hydrogen. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, too many pods. Way too many pods. Let's set this for pods. Let's set this for pods at... I can't set it yet, can I? No, I can't. Alright, well, we'll wait then. And then we'll just send the pods this way. We'll build the thing.
A science ship team.
Once they build the road. Oh, you're down here building this. Yeah, okay. Science ship team, finish the task. Scattered files on the floor of the security room contained warnings about the prohibited nature of what was stored in the area beyond. Behind a further door, a long chamber was filled with occupied DOLOS cryopods. Numerous data disks full of scientific information were also discovered. These finds are of incredible value. 150 alloys, 1 electronics, and we get the ornate PA upgrade for the tech lab. And then we can leave the Etamanaki wreckage. Now, if I'm careful here, we can see the storm moves away. So as we complete the areas out here, the storm will continue passing this way and eventually out of the system. And then we can get back over here and do the rest of the things. So we're going to keep working on this stuff over here so that we can do that. But we're going to collect all the science first, of course. Back to speed 2 and destroy this. Also uncheck this one. Actually, you can go ahead and power it onto that one. Actually, turn that back off. It doesn't need to be on. And delete this. So we did enough techs. Let's actually unlock the, the tech lab. What was it called? There it is. Or an APA. Research cost for upgrades is reduced by 10%. Let's queue that up, and then we'll actually get into some of the new techs. The hull is repaired. Can I turn one of these off and keep it that way? Basically, yes. So we'll keep it that way, just to use a little bit less alloys for that task. As soon as you're done there, it'll be good. This is ready to go now. So let's do cryopods max here. That's not done yet, but that's fine. And then we're going to do cryopods. Should already use minimum here. Okay. And then also here. Because there's some still here too. So we need to turn this on. So those will get sent out. And then once we get most of these sent out, then we can turn this one off. But for now, we might as well wake up everybody. That's done. This one here. The science ship is finished, so let's move on to... well, we might as well just keep going this way. So the medical district next. Might as well. And another probe, probably. We have some... We have a quest or POI here. Yeah, let's go ahead and reveal it. Just so that way they don't appear on our scanner anymore.
An accident has occurred in the
Workshop at Sector 2. Bummer. Bummer. Where's our mech at? Oh, still building this. Of course, yes.
A science ship has arrived at
That's
its
fine.
destination.
Alright, Medical District wreckage. Preliminary analysis suggests that this section of the Etamanaki wreckage contains the remains of a medical care district. We have arrived at the site. We estimate that 2/3 of the district is missing. Remnants of cooling pipes have generated a haze that hangs around the debris and hides the floating corpses of Etamanaki crew. We have identified 2 viable areas for investigation, the ruins of a research facility and an area devoted to medical care. Let's see, so let's start with the medical district. The Montessori's team will investigate the medical area to learn more about the treatment practices on board the Etamanaki. Well, most of those pods got unloaded, actually, into here. Okay. Should be coming up here now. Yeah, you are. Okay, good. Get that one built, and then we can move some more pods. Silicon is full? Man. Turn that off. Turn this on. Silicon. Large stockpile's been unlocked, and we have more to do. Let's do... I think the drone bay. Next.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Oh. New request. Where is it? Here it is.
A science ship team has completed
Among the
task.
items recovered from the ornate security room was a prototype supercomputer based on PA architecture. It could be integrated into our tech lab computer system. Stanford protocols do discourage the use of externally sourced lab equipment. So we can launch the PA to assist with our research, or we can say that using technology is out of the question. This one I actually don't know how this goes. But we're going to hope we can use this, which we already had, which is interesting that revealed in that manner. Because we already had it. We were in the middle of researching it. I'm not sure why that revealed like that. Probe is done. Science ship. The district is in ruins. The Montessori's team had to stop several times during their investigation to clear away debris. Violent clashes appear to have taken place across the district. It seems that even before the attack, the medical capacity of the Etamanaki was oversubscribed. Recovered data suggests that congestion within the ship's care centers worsened over time. The team was able to recover a number of intact emergency cryopods. 23 science, 270 pods. So now we can investigate the research facility and try to find resources and data. Okay, now we're working on the drill bay, and then I think we can also do the train station. Oops, drone bay first, I'm sorry. And then train station next. There we go. Send another probe too. That'll work. Stockpile disabled in Sector 6. Okay, just an alloy one, that's fine. Let's keep deleting these. Demotic quarters. I don't know where we're at with people. Exactly. 49.
A probe has completed its scan.
We're also getting workers here too, so I could send some of those, because we only need 166 people and we have 369, so we could send more, but I don't want to yet.
A science ship
There.
team has completed a task.
Let's delete the next one. Okay, so we now have the large stockpile, which is twice the size of the mediums, stores twice the items, only twice the items? Bummer. But it costs 1 extra power and 4 extra people. That's not nearly as good of a bonus as the medium is over the small. I would think it would store like triple again. So it's not really any better space-wise than the mediums. Yeah, it's not any better space-wise than the mediums are. I mean, it doesn't cost twice as much. It costs less than twice. So there's that, but in terms of density, there's not an advantage. Montessori. The facility has been constructed from more resilient materials and alloys than other parts of the ship. Most of its outer structure remains. A lot of the internal hardware does seem to have been laser cut and ripped out. Our team was able to extract some information from the few remaining data consoles. A sealed stasis box was discovered containing what can only be described as a test subject. Having reviewed associated research papers, the team believed that the experiment used Ashtangite technology and genetic material taken from shard leaves. Subject ZY6073, as named on the outside of the stasis box, appears to be alive but dormant. 34 science, 124 pods. Now, ZY6073 is a reference to a YouTube horror film, from what I've been told, called Zygote. ZYGOTE, so you can see the, conversion there. This, no matter what you do here, with this selection and anything after it, will result in some decent amount of death. So we're going to leave the wreckage and abandon, or leave that pod there and move on with our lives. If you have a strong stomach, should you look up that video, by the way? Otherwise, probably stay away from it. From what I've been told, I haven't looked. There's another POI out here too. Let's just go ahead and hit them all. That's Crook P43 we got there, and then yeah, there's more over here. All right, what's next? More of these, I guess. Might as well keep building. Although we are a little low on alloys right now.
Population transfer complete.
And it's just from use. It's not from anything else, because we have plenty. Let's put another one of these in. Get it started. Okay. All science has been retrieved, so let's proceed on now to... Does it matter? I don't think it matters. Habitation? Let's go there. Stockpile disabled in Sector 3. Alright, we can handle that. Drone bay technology has been unlocked. We're working on the train station now. We'll wait on these for a little bit.
Ship has arrived at its destination.
Science ships move faster. I'm not that bothered. Let's do this one next. This gives us 10% more resources from whatchamacallit, even though we probably don't even need it. From a node. What's going on? Hold on. Sector 3. Not enough food. We did just have a food cycle, so that makes some sense. Although... How much food am I holding here? Just 50, so they should be shipping this out, but the drone base should help with that, I hope. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. Our sensors have identified a section of the Etabenanki drifting in the Crook system. Initial readings indicate that a large amount of floating debris is present in the area. We have also detected heat signatures, electromagnetic emissions, and a weak radio signal deep within the wreckage. We are currently unable to decrypt the signal. This is the Montessori team. We have entered the habitation sector wreckage. Many mutilated bodies and cryopods float in the void. We have been able to pinpoint the exact area of the unusual readings. So we have two choices here. We can do them both, so we'll go ahead and start by recovering the floating cryopods. The team will sort the intact cryopods from those that have been damaged and prepare them for retrieval via cargo ship. And I guess we can do another probe. More resources. Oh, there's another POI. Wait, where? Somewhere. There it is. Go for it. Okay. So we need to deal with food transport. So we definitely need to look at those drone bays. Here. Drone bays, they construct and store drones. Drones can be used to quickly transfer up to 10 units of resources at a time between sectors. These are... Wait. These are 8 by 8. It's an odd size, but it could go like in here or something. If I wanted to put it there. I don't know if I want to put it there or not. They're actually not that weird of a size. They're exactly the size of 2. No, they're not either. They're wider than 2 nomadic quarters. We'll maybe start it here. I think the tip that I was given was to put these like every other sector, which means we would want one in here, which means I also need to set up that bay for the hydrogen here. Hydrogen, please. And then turn this one off. 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 Which means I would want one here then. I'm not sure if I want one here, if I want one here in the food bay. But right now we're bringing in so much ice. I don't really have room for one there. Although I don't really have room for one here either just yet. But I think we can at least start by putting one in the food, or the population sector here for now. And we can always move it around later. Although we really don't have the alloys for this. So it might have to come way later. How much am I retaining here? Alloys? 200. I think that's fair. I don't know. Iron, silicon, carbon, we're still good. Filling up a whole medium polymer. We have enough to build more power, whatchamacallit, when we have time. I think what's going on, well, that shouldn't matter. I wish I knew what was going on with food if it's not just the transport time. The other thing we unlocked was what? We still haven't built any fire stations. We should probably build those too at some point. I need to get rid of some of the storage crap though first. We can delete 2 of these now. Probe is finished. Crook P51. And we have 37 over there. Is that it for POIs? It is. Okay, good. Now, just materials, random materials. Don't suppose I can get the ice. Oh, I can. There it is, right there. Okay. But if I can tighten up some of this stuff, I can move things around a little. Yeah, our pods are still overwhelming.
A probe has completed its scan. A science ship team has completed a task.
We have finished our evaluation of the cryopods. We were able to recover a large amount. They're ready for extraction. The recovery area is horrifying. The body parts that float here are mostly from civilians. The dwellings within the habitation sector look more like the slums than real housing. The population density must have been extremely high. Some bodies show clear signs of disease and malnutrition. 795 more pods. Alright, well then let's push deeper into the structure to reach the source of the unusual readings. I forgot how many pods we were getting. Let's put up another storage here for more pods. Set that to pods, of course. There we go. It's fine. And I'm still overtaxing my alloys, yeah. Maybe I should put in another steel factory? A steel mill? The problem is this isn't actually enough room for it. Because I can't get a road in there with that. So I'd have to do something else here. And I don't really know what I'd want to do there.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
But I could fit one down here, too. Pause for a moment, then. I think... No, it's too big. It's too wide for that. So this is just a bit too wide. Having these be at 6 width. So if I could come up with a way to move these elsewhere and put something that's 5 wide by 9 deep in here, that would fit much better. Because then I could kind of take this road out. But I'm not sure what I would put in there that's 5 wide. I guess these are 8. This is... Oh no, there's 6. Wait a minute. Those 6 or the 8? Those are only 6 also, so it's not even... Yeah, it's not even the same scale at all. Okay, never mind. Docking bay has been disabled in Sector 1. Okay, good, that means no more pods will come in for a minute. And then the thing that we want to talk about is... Administrator, many of the crew are malnourished. According to the Naokon Bargeville predictive theory, productivity will soon drop by 23%. Longer-term starvation would not only increase this to 75%, but also accelerate the proliferation of deviant behavior on board the Tiqqun. Pledged to have 106 units of food stored in Sector 3 within 20 cycles. Yeah, I think we can pull that off. And constant hunger objective. Let's put in another storage here. A small one, I think. That's all we really need. I'm going to put it in down here, I think. Let's set this to high priority and to food. How many people are here? Yeah, I don't need that much food here. I need 2 times 13 at most. Let's put that back down to 26. And then this needs 21, so let's put 42 in here. And then this needs 12. So let's put, let's keep a minimum, that's fine, 50 is fine. There's so much food here, we just can't transport it yet. 284 people starve in Sector 3. Because we couldn't transport food fast enough, I guess? Yeah, I'm a little unsure of why that is. Doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, but maybe it's just a transport delay thing.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Maybe I should let them chill for a little while. Let them collect any science and just chill for a minute. Okay, we did it. We got the food stored there. That is bizarre. And then the food immediately went away. Guess I didn't need this after all then. But maybe it would be good to have more food stored here and have them 2 separate stockpiles, or maybe that's pointless. I'm not sure. Let's move this up to 200 then. All right. Okay, I think we can delete one more of these. Yep. Definitely need to wake more people up. We're getting 5 per cycle now, so that's not nothing. Housing in Sector 1? Yeah, that's fine. We could send more people to Sector 3 again, but it'll also be fine once they get this finished. For quite a while, too. Okay, let's figure out what we can do here. Those batteries would need to move. Actually, I should just build bigger batteries, because I don't have another space that's really geared toward... I guess I could put 2 in here, but I need more than that.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Stockpile here someplace. Oh, right there. I had the build thing selected, so it didn't show it. What if I put in these 2 here? And at least for now, what if I just deleted these 2 back here? Okay, it is destroying them. Okay. And then I could delete this road and I could flip this around. Let's go ahead and destroy that. 2. And then we can prep this. Nope, that was right. Stockpile Sector 3. There. Not anymore, they're not. I can do that then. I know Sector 2 is no longer specialized in industry. It's fine. So there they go. Nice. Hopefully you're coming over here now. Let's delete this road completely, because that's still connected on the main road here. And then we can build one more of these. There. At least for now. That takes care of what I wanted, which was more alloy smelting. 2 crew members died in an accident. That's a bummer. So the drones actually do span all over the place, so they can be kind of wherever I want them to be, I guess. Because I only have 1 drone port, but we have plenty of drones flying around. And this is a industry specialization, so really I should have 1 in here. Oh, 3 years have passed. That was 8 by 8. I guess I could put it in here. I could get rid of these freaking pods, I could put it in there. I could put those pods down here, though. For now. Just to get rid of them, and then I could put the drone port in here instead of there. That might be drone bay, rather. That might be better. And then put 1 in here instead. Yeah, that might be better all told. Sector 2 is industry rank 1 again. Yay. Something. Here. We have been in the Theta Crucis system for too long. The crew is starting to doubt that we will ever find Remus, the home they were promised, and dead Earth sickness is rapidly becoming endemic in the Tiqqun. -1 stability again. We do have extra hours. Wait, we have extra hours down here? Ooh, crap. Let's turn off something. For a minute. Let's move a bunch of workers from Sector 1. Like, I don't know, 40 to Sector 3. We should be fine here, here, and here, even with the additional. Yeah, we're fine. Get rid of this. And we'll put a drone bay in there too. So I may end up pulling this one out, but this is the better place to put it because it's industry specialization, and I should have looked at that. You've got the little icon there. There we go. Build it. If you build it, they will come. As soon as those people get moved, we'll be good to go. Where we have a science, we're waiting on more science. I'm gonna have to do some more tasks here. That's fine. Here we are. Making progress through the metal debris that lies everywhere has been difficult. The Atamananki has been constructed from a range of extremely strong alloys. We have come to an area of fallen debris which forms a precarious cave around us. Two paths onward are possible. We could pass through a large section of pipe that has been laser cut. Temperature analysis of the cuts indicate that they happened some time ago. Alternatively, there is a reinforced tunnel leading away from here. Its sides are covered in bullet holes. We could continue using the drilling rig, but one of these paths will surely save us time. So now we have three choices. We can either proceed through the laser cut piping, we can continue drilling, we could proceed through the reinforced tunnel, or we could leave. I think with this one, so this is where the game starts to get, I don't know, a little bit of butterfly effect, I guess, or something. These choices probably are going to start leading to things that happen in the next two chapters, or even later in this chapter. And each one of these things gives a little bit of lore. So while we could go through each one of them, show you the lore, reload the game, etc., I think I would rather just tell you to go watch Calidorn's event guide if you want to see the lore, because these are kind of minor-ish lores, I think. So let's just pick one and go on. And I think the one we want to pick is Reinforced Tunnel. So the Montessori's team will proceed through the tunnel that appears to have been built after the destruction of the Atamananki. Numerous bullet holes line the walls. And we will see what that leads us to. See, and you're going to have to wait, too, for the cycles in order to see it. So the time is... I don't think it's worth our time for this episode, or for this series. But if I'm incorrect on that, by all means, let me know. We still need to rebuild our DLS here someplace. Well, we could do it down here, I suppose. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please. Let's power this off. So we get more hydrogen, of course. And then we could remove this road entirely. The DLS goes in... how big? Oofta.
Population transfer complete.
Well, let's delete 3 pieces of that road. And then we'll do the DLS in here. And I don't know what else I want to do with this. Train station has been unlocked. Nice. Right, and we did that, and we got that again. Yep.
The science ship team has completed a task.
Okay. While walking through the tunnel, we activated a trap, presumably left by the Atamananki Defense Forces. A deluge of debris fell from above, yet fortunately our suit exoskeletons allowed us to avoid fatalities. There was no sign of any Atamananki survivors at the end of the tunnel, and the end of the tunnel was littered with the corpses of soldiers killed by cutting laser. Exiting the tunnel, we found a small shelter cobbled together from surrounding debris. Within it, a number of broken drones, shaped like deep-sea creatures, float in the lack of gravity. They bear the BMS logo of the Black Market Society. This is the first time we have seen machines like these. We have transmitted schematics and data and proposed further analysis of the drones be conducted back on board the Tiqqun. Within a small recess at the back of the shelter, we found the corpse of an Atamananki soldier with a now spent breathing device. They had tried to modify one of the broken drones to produce an improvised heat source. He has been dead for several days. The weak radio signal was transmitting from their suit's emergency beacon. We presume in an attempt to contact other survivors. So new event, Agents of Death, and 80 more science, and then we can leave the ruins of the Atamananki. And here's the event somewhere. There it is. Probably. We now have enough data to analyze the Piranesi's drones. The associated research project can be launched in the tech lab. With this, we should be able to install devices that reduce the impact of the Piranesi's drones on the Tiqqun. Acknowledged. New technology upgrade, drone threat analysis upgrade unlocked for the Piranesi. So we'll go ahead and fire that one off, I think. Next. want to build one more here, and then I think everybody else needs to get out of this district. That's plenty. That'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600 minus 54. So 5 something. And that should be plenty of people. Let's power this back on. And power this back on. Oh no! Power! You know what? We're not going to do that after all.
Power supply overloaded. An accident
It's fine.
has occurred in the Tiqqun. Power restored.
Okay, endoscopic drilling. We need to do that at some point. Need to build our trains. That was there. I think we should do this one next. Cargo. 2 crew members died. Yeah. And the Montessori has retrieved all science. Okay, let's just relax on that again for a bit.
Power supply overloaded.
How do we overload our power supply again? We built something. We built that house. Crap. Power off one of these.
Power restored.
Trying to build more. Relax, will you? We don't have any alloy because I used it all.
Power supply overloaded. Power restored.
Yeah, crap. Definitely need to get this built then. What can I do to save power? What can I do to save power? I also need more alloys. We require more minerals. Let's actually cancel this. Power off one of these. Just to kind of conserve power a little bit. Wake it up again. Oh, is that drone hub probably firing up? Do I need all these housing units too? I do not. Power one of them down. Just to kind of save a little bit of power, a few different places. Okay, so that was fun. I would like to have 12 power so that I can turn one of this other one back on to get this done faster. Just don't know if we can pull it off or not. Oh yeah, we can. We can delete one of these. Two of these even. Yeah. Actually, we might be able to delete the third one. Almost. Almost. That'll give me some more alloys too, and they're still delivering the whatchamacallits here. From here. Polymers. Yeah. Okay, well I think we're in a slightly better spot. So I think we will leave this here. And in the next episode, we'll get the new solar panel built. We will probably do a little bit more scouting for resources, although there's plenty out here. And we still need to continue to all the other points of interest that we found. And then eventually over here to reclaim some of this other stuff that we know about over here that we haven't dealt with yet. So that was a bit of a interesting bit there at the end, but hey, we did it. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you all next time. Bye for now.